up, gang? Hey, man, you really gotta watch this, bro, because you gotta really understand the woman's psyche and how quick a woman can lie and how convincing a woman can sound when she is lying. But before we jump into the video, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you jump into the CLG community. It is only $48 a month. You get a free one-on-one call with me as soon as you jump in. And if you want to do the yearly, it is less than $500 for the year because you get a 20% discount if you do the yearly. So make sure you lock in. And without further ado, man, let's just jump right into the video.
He was just like, it's very clear to me that like you are the only person in here for me, and like I only have eyes for you. He's just like, it's you. I want you. Like, I want to be with you. I only want to be with you. I feel like I only have eyes for you. Are you saying I'm your dream girl? Basically.
That's what's gonna start happening when you guys start following my channel. That's what's gonna start happening. It happened to a lot of CLG guys, actually. For you guys that's not in the CLG community, jump in there. You know, you can start reading some of the guys' success stories and things like that they posted in the community. We got some superstars in that community, but that's what ends up happening to the CLG guys is women start making shit up in their fucking heads, bro. They start making up scenarios that did not exist. Like, this girl just got caught on 4K live TV lying like a motherfucker. On 4K live TV, lying that man said that man didn't do nothing but 80-20 her ass. I don't even think he 80-20 her ass. I think he motherfucking 100 fucking or I ain't gonna say 100, but 90 motherfucking 10'd her ass. Or 95-5'd her ass. All that motherfucker said, That's all he said. You think I'm cap? Go rewatch the goddamn beginning clip. It's a short little clip. This girl made up a whole lie about what this nigga said on live TV. Did she forget the cameras was rolling? You feel me? Like girls, bro, like I'm trying to tell you, bro, they are obsessed with the niggas that don't give a fuck about them, and then they act like that nigga give a fuck about them. They are obsessed with the niggas that don't give a fuck about them, then they act like that nigga give a fuck about them. And then once that nigga start giving a whole lot of fuck about them, then they start becoming less obsessed with that nigga. They start losing respect for that nigga. There is a reason why so many girls are single. It is not because they have a lack of options. It's because they're fucking broken. Let's just call a spade, right? If caring for a bitch actually worked, divorce rates wouldn't be so high, and so many women wouldn't be fucking single, and the number is actually increasing as the time goes along. And women wouldn't be complaining about men. There's nothing wrong with men. There is no shortage of good, solid, raised right gentleman men type guys. There's a shortage of bitches who want them niggas. That's the shortage. You feel me? Women give access to sex. Let's call it what it is. Unless you're a rapist, you're not getting no ass without the woman's permission. You get where I'm coming from? Let me repeat that shit. Unless you're a rapist, you're not getting no pussy without that bitch's consent or permission. In a sense, right? What I teach in the CLG community, I teach you the highest percentage of, possibilities that you can actually get some pussy. But it still ain't gonna be 100 fucking percent. Nothing is, when it comes to this shit, nothing is a fucking 100%. But it's gonna give you the best odds. You feel me? So you gotta understand, when a woman is obsessed with you, bro. Well, first of all, you gotta understand that women only can be obsessed with guys that care less about them. Like, if you ever want to see a woman obsessed, it's gonna be with a guy that cares less about her. She can like a guy that cares about her. Like, see, some of you guys getting the like and obsessed mixed up. You see, some guys, they care and they be like, well, I got this one chick. Well, you don't know if she was giving you pity pussy or not. You don't know if she was giving you like bare minimum effort. Like, nigga, when I'm talking obsessed, I'm talking about girls buying you shit, girls asking you out on dates, girls crying that they haven't seen you in 2 days, girls fucking losing their minds, girls going depressed because they haven't heard from you in a couple days. They telling their friends all of your fucking business. Matter of fact, I had to pull one of my chicks aside. She took me out with her friends, and her friends knew everything about my fucking life. And I had to pull the little girl aside. I said, how the fuck she know all this about me? Well, because I tell her and she confides in me and she wants to talk to me. I said, hey, I don't know how you was raised, but I'm a private person. You feel me? If I feel like I can open up to you, you best believe that I'm just opening it up to you. I'm not expecting to open it up to you and then have 3, 4, 5 other people know my goddamn business. I'm a very private person. You feel me? And I had to break that down to her. You feel me? Because sometimes you gotta just let some of these women know, like, bitch, I know you're obsessed with me, but not everybody need to know my motherfucking story. Not everybody need to know my situation. Because, you know, she told her homegirls, like, oh my God, I love him, and this, and blah, blah, blah. But he's living with his baby mama, and this, and I don't know if he's just stringing me along, telling her friends that. Now her friends all up in her ear. Well, I don't know if he really likes you like that. You know, you might just be trying to force the relationship on him. See, and then she trying to come to me and tell me, she's like, they're saying that you're not showing me intent and you're not taking me serious. First off, who the fuck is they? Second of all, why the fuck they need to know my motherfucking business? I say, do me a favor next time. You can share your information. Don't share mine, baby girl. Don't do that with me. Don't do that. You feel me? If I'm sharing information with you, I want it to stay between me and you. You don't see me jumping on YouTube, dropping your name, who you is, where you from. You don't see me doing none of that bullshit. You feel me? Your secret is safe with me, bitch. You don't see me. I'm not telling other motherfuckers that know you or whatever, my friends, your name, your business, this and this. Oh, this who she is. No, none of that shit. So if I trust you enough with a story that, you feel me, why you can't come over my motherfucking house, and I trust you enough to tell you that motherfucking story, and you choose to keep rocking with me, what the fuck these other bitches need to know that shit for? That's my business to share, and if I want to share it. You know what I mean? And I had to tell her, I said, you took that away from me. I couldn't even share my own story with a bitch. The bitch telling me more about me than I even think she know. Yeah, I heard you live with I heard you live with this person. I heard you do this. I heard you. Bitch, how the fuck you know so much about me? Oh, she told me. So sometimes girls can get like this. Now, in the example that I just explained, luckily she ain't lie about shit. Or maybe she did lie about shit. Maybe they didn't tell me everything. But sometimes you can get caught into this shit. Girls be lying like a motherfucker. Sometimes you gotta read between the lines. Girls be lying like a motherfucker. You always gotta read between the lines when you talking to a chick. You feel me? Some girls tell the truth, some girls lie. You ask that bitch about her ex, and she go to talking about some, you know, I just fell out of love with him, and you know, I just wanted to move on from him, and you know, he still pursued me, he cried after I left him. Sometimes you got a question in your back of your mind, is that really the case, or did this nigga leave her for another bitch? You get what I'm trying to say? Is that really the case? Was he crying and shit when she left? Like, is she that hot of a commodity, or is this bitch just lying to boost her motherfucking self up? You feel me? Sometimes you gotta ask yourself these questions when you're dealing with women. Cause you just seen how this bitch lied and said this nigga was all obsessed with her ugly ass. And everything that she said, he said, she was the one saying it to him. This nigga looking at this bitch like, why is this ugly ass bitch trying to fucking court me? This bitch know I'm out of her motherfucking league. The fuck this bitch talking to me like this for? She gonna try to force her? Bro, that's what be happening to me too, bro. I ain't even gonna cap. It be bitches trying to force a fucking relationship on me, bro. They be trying to force a fucking relationship on me. We just been fucking for forever, right? We just been fucking, bro. I done had bitches, like, they be like, oh, come hang out with me and my friends and doing this and blah, blah, blah. And I be like, oh, yeah, bet, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, what y'all gonna be doing? Oh, we gonna be doing this. And you know, sometimes I hang out with friends because I want to scan and see if any of them bitches is hot. Because this ain't my main bitch. This is my rotation bitch. You feel me? I'm not gonna fuck my main bitch friends. But my rotation bitch friends, if they bad than a motherfucker, it's fair game. You feel me? That if this rotation bitch bring me to some more rotation bitches and one of them bitches is a bombshell hotter than my bitch, it's fair motherfucking game, goddammit. You get what I'm trying to say? Now this bitch brought me around some ugly bitch. She's smart. She hang with uglier bitches than her. She's smart. You feel me? Now my main bitch had some badass friends, I ain't gonna lie, and them bitches was throwing it. But for my main bitch, there's a different level of respect. You feel me? That's a bitch I can see myself having a future with. That's a solid bitch. I don't fuck my main bitch friends. And some of them was bombshells. Not hot. They wasn't hotter than my chick, but they was bombshells and they was throwing pussy. They'll bump into you at the little parties and they get together. Oh, I'm sorry, CJ. Touch your arm, do all kinds of shit. They be doing some foul ass shit. But I got a rule. If you my main bitch friend, I ain't touching you. But if you my rotation bitch friend, bitch, it's fair game. Cause this bitch really a hoe for real. I really don't trust this bitch for real. I like her a lot. She cool to the motherfucker. Pussy good, smell good, suck good dick, da-da-da. But I can't trust this bitch as far as I throw her. You feel me? You know what I mean? She the type of motherfucker get you in a relationship and then suck your friend dick type shit. You feel me? That's what I noticed that at a very young age. Bitches that act a certain way when they single, they gonna act the same when they in a relationship, no matter what they tell you. This is the telltale sign that you can tell this bitch ain't changed, right? There's a word track that I kind of use. You don't got to use it. This is some advanced shit. You don't got to use it. But it really tests you out with the bitch you dealing with, right? If you dealing with a bitch with a past, which 99% of these bitches, I'm not going to say 90, but a very high percentage of these bitches, especially the hot ones, most of them been ran through. Meaning that most of them have fucked at least over 9 guys. You feel me? They say 9 is the magic number. After 9, that bitch can't pair bond no more. That bitch is always thinking about another nigga dick that's been inside of her. So, my main bitch, only one guy before me. You know what I mean? I had another bitch that was a virgin. You know what I mean? I've had bitches that very low body counts. That shit does matter. But let me tell you something. And even them hoes can get off sometimes too. You feel me? If you ain't careful. But if she was able to stay single dodging dick, she can dodge dick in a relationship. But if this bitch was single and niggas was just catching this hoe, you feel me? This bitch is for the fucking streets. You feel me? No matter how sweet she is, no matter how pretty she is, no matter how whatever the case is, if niggas was catching this hoe consistently, one night stands, fucking her, throwing her, ain't jumping in relationships with her, fucking on her, and nobody took her serious, that is your telltale sign that maybe I shouldn't take her serious either. Now, a lot of niggas, and there's some niggas in the CLG community to do this too, because I just had a message from a nigga that just joined. They do take one of them hoes serious. They do take, and they make the bitch their baby mama, and they do all that shit like that. And I tell them, well, at least you know the risk. You feel me? Just understand who you dealing with. You feel me? Like Travis Hunter, you know, he took a hoe serious. If you understand the risk and you take that hoe serious, that's on you. Because now at least you know the risk. At least you know what the fuck you getting into. And if something happens to you, it is what it is. But I'm going to tell you a word track. And all you looking for is this bitch's eyes. You looking for this bitch's reaction, right? This is a word track that you use on a bitch. And you only do this if you're really comfortable doing it, right? If you ain't comfortable doing it, don't use this word track. Because you got to have some balls. But you tell a bitch, you say, hey, if we ever get married, just promise me this. You can't fuck none of my friends, right? Because I know niggas, they wife cheated on them with their best friend and they wanted to take this bitch to motherfucking therapy. If you fuck one of my friends, it's over immediately. Now, if you fuck some nigga that I never heard of and he on the other side of the world or whatever the case is, and I never find out, it is what it is. But if I find out, we're done. If that bitch smile, that bitch is a hoe. And she smile and she actually like is a little bit more attracted to you and blah 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 and yada yada yada. That bitch is a hoe. Because what a good girl would do, she was like, I would never do no shit. Like, it would be almost offensive to say that shit to her. Like a bitch with low body count, ain't doing it like that. It would be almost offensive to say some shit like that to that bitch. But if you say some shit to a bitch like, hey, I'm just letting you know, I'm not saying it's leading to that, but if we ever get married, just promise me you won't fuck none of my motherfucking friends. This is for the bold, nigga. For real. But it's just like, it give you like cause a lot of niggas, they want to take the whole serious. If the bitch got over 9 bodies, bro, she probably ain't built to be main bitch. Whatever. But niggas ain't gonna listen to me because these hoes fucking like a motherfucker and it is what it is. Niggas gonna still motherfucking try to seriously date, marry hoes, and it ain't gonna stop till the end of time. But if you ever feel yourself getting attached to one of your rotation bitches because the pussy good, she smell good, she in shape, she work out, she look good on your arm, all this bullshit, just say that word track, say that motherfucking scenario, and look this bitch in her eyes. If she get excited that you the type of nigga that I let her cheat from time to time, that is a rotation bitch. Now, if you want to move to the beat of your own drum and say, fuck what CJ talking about, I'm still gonna take this bitch serious, just protect yourself. You feel me? Make sure that you're never gonna be a guy that ever gets famous. Make sure your reputation, like just protect yourself with that bitch. You get what I'm trying to say? Cause she gonna fuck your reputation, your reputation up. Whether she fucking one of the school dads, whether she fucking one of the guys at the church you go to, whether she gonna fuck your fucking relationship. Your ass is gonna be the laughing stock. Low key. Now if it's a rotation bitch, and she telling all her friends how you doing her wrong, bitch, she the laughing stock. And she still fucking with you, she the fucking laughing stock. But if you take her ass serious, and you marry that bitch, and she still being who the fuck she gonna be, no matter what she told you, no matter, she gonna sell your ass a dream. She gonna sell you that was just a part of her life. She's not like that. She fell into the trap of social media. You know what I mean? The feminist movement. She gonna tell you everything your ass wanna motherfucking hear. I'm just warning you guys. Once a hoe, always a hoe, bro. It's up to you if you want to fucking take that bitch serious. It's some niggas that will move the hoe to the main bitch category. It is what it is, right? I'm not gonna judge you for it. I'm just saying protect yourself. Don't you ever put that bitch in a situation where she can take half of your shit. Prenups, all kind. I wouldn't even marry the bitch legally, for real. You feel me? If the bitch want a wedding, she can get that. If she want a ring, she can get that. If it's form, if you want to change your last name, okay, that's cool, whatever. As far as you trying to get like a real legal marriage through the government, bitch, you got me fucked up. Cause I already know how you is, bruh. Your ass gonna get bored. You've already been fucked several times. Your ass gonna get bored. And bitches, they not normal cheaters, bro. Bitches wanna fuck a nigga close to you. Like, they wanna do some outrageous shit. You feel me? They don't wanna just cheat, like, with a nigga. You feel me? They wanna cheat with a nigga that's your right-hand man. They wanna cheat with the nigga that you gotta see every day when you go up to the school. They wanna cheat with the motherfucking, you feel me? They wanna cheat with a nigga that you gotta look in his eyes every day. And she knows, she smile. Him and her know what they did, and you looking like boo-boo the food every time you shake this nigga hand. He got a fucking smirk on his face every time you shake this motherfucking hand. He looking at you and your wife with a smirk. The nigga can be broke. Nigga, I knew pool boys that was slinging dick. Pool boys, nigga. The fuck she fucking, her husband is a multi-millionaire businessman, put her in this nice ass motherfucking big ass house in the Lake Mary, Florida area, and this bitch fucking a pool boy. Nigga ain't got $1 to his motherfucking name. All he do is smoke weed, stay in shape, work out like a motherfucker, and drop dick. While your ass out of town making money to keep that motherfucking nice luxury lifestyle for that bitch. So you gotta understand, bro. Bitches don't have no rules when it comes to this shit, bro. You feel me? They make up lie, and they can lie real easy. You see how she told that lie so confidently in front of all those girls? She lied so goddamn comfortably, bro. Trust me, there's other videos. I don't know if I'm gonna play them or whatever the case is, but there's other videos. There's a video this girl was selling these shoes to one of the guys. It's a guy on YouTube. He flip a coin to see what he gonna buy the shoes for, and she said, "Yeah, my boyfriend cheated on me, so I'm selling his shoes." Blah blah blah. And she just was making it seem like the boyfriend. So the dude taking her side, he's like, "Damn, you got cheated on? Damn, man. All right, well that sucks." And then he was like, "Well, how much did you pay for the shoes?" She was like, "Well, I didn't pay for the shoes." And he was like, how you didn't pay for the shoes? And she was like, "Well, my sneaky link gave me the shoes." Bitch, so he said, so you cheating? So you cheated on your man, but now your man cheated on you. Now you left your man that cheated on. Like, she started off like, my man cheated on me. That's why I left him. I'm selling his shoes. I don't want nothing to do with him. But she was cheating on him, and she even got the shoes from her other nigga because they didn't fit the other nigga, and brought it to her main man. So you see how women be fucking, you see the games they play? You feel me? And most of these niggas be believing these hoes. See, that's the difference between me and a lot of these niggas. I hear them. I don't listen to shit a bitch say, bro. I don't listen to shit a bitch say. I look at that bitch track record. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to find this picture. This picture was perfect. This is the picture right here. So the picture, it's the girl, she in the passenger seat, and she's saying, "I'm glad he doesn't care about my past." And this nigga in his head, "I'll never marry her." That be me like a motherfucker, bro. That be me like a motherfucker. The girl be thinking I'm accepting her for her past. She be 80-20 in my ass. She be telling me everything that she need to tell me. Bro, her past is important. Her past is going to show you who she's going to be in the future. It's a lot of niggas, they getting divorces because they done took that bitch serious. They took that hoe serious. It was a hoe that didn't need to be taken serious, and she got taken serious. Now, what happened with the divorces is, the majority of people, they was being brainwashed by media. They was being brainwashed to be lover boys, care too much, whatever the case is. They was taking women out on dates, buying them flowers, whatever the case is. Women have always acted this way, but the media, the simp ass men who control the media, or whoever controlled the media was trying to turn guys into simps. They turned guys into simps, and YouTube red pill wasn't hitting quite yet. So the most of the guys just really wasn't getting this information, wasn't getting this content. So they got married to girls. And then that's why we have this big ass epidemic of all of these women leaving these divorces, taking half a men's shit, like leaving a man, like all this type of shit. It's all because women actually only obsess over the guy that doesn't care about them, and then the guy that does care about them and gives them the ultimate commitment, which is marriage. That is the guy that she will leave. But she will stay with the boyfriend for fucking 20 years straight, and he ain't even trying to marry that bitch. You get what I'm trying to say? So you gotta be careful. Like if you are gonna get into marriage, you have to understand the female psyche. If you are gonna go that route, if you're gonna go the monogamous route, whatever, you still need my channel, because you still can get burnt. Being a lover boy, being a simp, being whatever the word term that they want to call this stuff, you have to protect yourself against women. You seen the goddamn clip. These bitches lie. They will lie, bro. You see how she lied? She made up a whole story in front of a whole group of girls on live. If this bitch is lying on live TV, imagine what the fuck bitches is doing in the real world with no cameras being filmed. You feel me? So be careful out there, bruh. Like, listen to this channel. Understand. Take this shit in. Don't just play around with it. Don't just think, oh man, no man, CJ just tripping, man. CJ just, you know what I mean? CJ just, he don't know what he talking about. He don't know what he talking about. Okay. It's a lot of niggas I tried to train thinking I didn't know what I was talking about. It's a nigga, bro. It's a nigga, still to this day. I just posted his text thread into the CLG community. Jewish lover boy. I know you know this nigga story because I've been telling you about this nigga story since the beginning of the motherfucking time on the motherfucking YouTube page. But still to this day, this nigga still fumbling pussy. And you gotta understand, this nigga wakes up 10 a.m. He stays out to 5 a.m. damn near every fucking day chasing ass. He has probably approached over 10,000 plus women. This is all he does. He travels the world too. He goes to every festival. He broke as fuck. I don't know how the fuck he be affording it, but he go to Brazil festival. He go to the festivals, the EDM festivals in Vegas. He travels the fucking world, hitting on women. This nigga, by not having the CLG process, not listening, not taking shit in consideration, not following step by step, has probably thrown away more pussy than anybody can ever imagine. And you gotta understand, all the pussy he has fucked, he has a 0 girl rotation. So that means none of the girls that he fucks stick around. None of the girls he fucks stick around. That is called bad business. You fuck a bitch once and she never wants to see you again, that's called bad business. I try to teach this nigga that you're running a bad business. You have no customer retention. The bitches don't like you. So even a broken clock is right twice a day, but that level of effort, and the kid is only 24 and his hairline is back here. So I always tell people, it's like, a lot of you niggas, I mean, the world needs CLG for real. Because it's a lot of guys out there spinning their wheels when it comes to women. They just don't understand women. And that's why we have the imbalance in today's world that we have. It's just too many guys do not understand female nature. That's what it comes down to. They don't understand female nature. They don't have the process. They don't understand the importance of turning down their care when it comes to dealing with women. They just have no fucking idea about the opposite sex. And you got to understand, women have been lying to men since the beginning of time about what they actually are aroused by. So everything is throwing the man off. The women lying, you got media lying, because you got to understand, women don't really have thoughts of their own. So when women are saying things that they like about men, They're saying it because they watched the movie. But the only reason they like what that guy did to that girl in the movie is because that guy didn't do that to them. We had a guy in the CLG community. He explained it perfectly. He was in love with the girl, right? He wrote a poem. He wrote a beautiful poem. He wrote a poem so good that it gained him instant popularity as soon as he read the poem at a talent show or something like that in front of the whole school, right? But the girl that he wrote the poem for turned him down. But all the other girls that he did not write the poem for was obsessed with him. They wanted to get to know him. Why were the girls that he didn't write the poem for, why were they obsessed with him? Because the poem showed that he didn't care about them. He cared about her. So the girls that he didn't write the poem about, they like, oh my God, I love him. Because he didn't care about them. It's kind of like, how come you don't ever see Drake in like a relationship with people, like girls are obsessed about him? Because they like when Drake is obsessed over a girl that's not them. Think about it. Drake was obsessed with Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj hated Drake because Drake was obsessed with her. But all the girls watching Drake be obsessed with her, they became obsessed with Drake because Drake wasn't obsessed with them. But as soon as he turns that energy to one of them bitches, they are going to lose attraction for him. Because a bitch loses respect for a man that cares too much about her. You feel me? Like, I say this around my main bitch all the time. I be walking in the mall. She'll see me look at her ass. I be like, God damn. Ooh, that's a big old fat ass. My girl be pissed the fuck off. Does she lose any respect for me? Hell no. Guess why? Because I'm not talking about her ass. I'm talking about another bitch ass. She don't lose an ounce of respect. She get pissed the fuck off. But you gotta understand, you gotta put a bitch through a wide range of emotions. That's what make the bitch love you. And it's not like I'm doing it on purpose. If it's a nice fucking ass, it's a nice fucking ass. It be times I be in the mall with my main bitch. If this bitch wasn't next to me, I would be chopping that bitch up. I seen a bitch so bad one day, my main bitch right next to me, and she knew I thought that bitch was bad. I looked at that bitch, I stared, my instincts kicked in. I was about to walk up to the bitch. I forgot my bitch was right. I forgot my motherfucking bitch was next to me. I was on course. It just was instinctual. I was on course to say hi to this bitch. And she say, well, damn, you just gonna keep staring at her? I say, oh, she broke my concentration. She got me out my trance. She say, damn, you gonna keep staring at her? I was like, I don't know, man, that's a bad bitch, ain't her? She say, she all right. You know, my bitch always downplay every bitch I like. She all right. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, she don't lose no respect for me. Now, let me would have been a sucker simp ass nigga, always getting my main bitch flowers, all in love with her, writing her love letters, all this bullshit. The respect lowers. Women can't love a nigga they don't respect. So for all you guys out there that still think Loverboy be cool, you keep playing that game. Keep playing with that fire and see what happened to you. And make sure you guys jump into that CLG community sooner rather than later. And with that being said, I'm out. Peace.